Okay, put you on speaker. Put the speakerphone here. All right, 30 seconds are up. That's what I do here. All right, I just got a friend of mine who's a subscriber. Her name's 000Lakes. She lives in the Minnesota area. And this is what she's going through now, so you know. So 10,000 Lakes, are you ready?
I'm ready, Rose.
All right, sweetie, go ahead and tell them what's going on.
Hey, Rose, this is a weather update for Rose's watchers and subscribers. We are experiencing a natural gas interruption in northern Minnesota. Anything that uses natural gas is completely out of heat. Thankfully, I've got a wood stove and I use propane, so I'm nice and toasty. But, regardless, my vehicle did not start this morning, so I'm home, which is a good thing because the only thing open was where I work, of course, and it would have been with no heat today anyway. So I'm glad to be home today.
So does this affect the schools and the businesses? Are they going to wind up with frozen pipelines, you think?
You betcha.
Okay. And what about the government offices? They should all be shut down today, are they?
Well, there was no mail. There was everything is pretty much shut down. It was just kind of if you can make it into work, that's great. If you can't, don't worry about it type thing. And yeah, anything in the state that uses natural gas is completely out of heat. I think they've declared a national emergency or a state of emergency for the state. And last night the temps got down. The wind chill was minus 60.
Wow, that's cold.
Yeah, it was pretty cold. Pretty cold. I had to go out and start my truck a couple times, and regardless, it didn't start this morning. Princetonn was my destination, so it really doesn't matter. I'm home. I'm warm. I'm comfortable, and I'm watching Rose Biff. What could be better than that?
Not much, I don't think. I'm trying to keep everybody up to date on the weather. Now, you guys are going to get it worse than the rest of this. Everybody along the top part of this polar vortex that's coming down is going to get it pretty hard. I mean, they're talking minus 20 degrees, feel like temperatures, and 20 to 40 degrees minus.
That's right. It's going to get even colder tonight. And, if my car didn't start this morning, it's probably not going to start tomorrow, but I'm going to keep it on a battery charger, and hopefully I can go in.
Well, don't be surprised because it won't have any customers.
Right. Yeah, right. This is just as bad as being snowed in. I mean, I can't even get to the liquor store.
Hey, you should have prepared. You knew it was coming. All right. Now, we're talking. I've got one person in here watching. Whoever you are, welcome. I'm talking to 10,000 Lakes. She's in the Princetonn, Minnesota area, sorry. And she's got windshield factors. Hey, Groot, how are you, babe? He just said hi to you, Groot.
Hey, Groot. In fact, hey, I'm pulling up the weather right now. It's sunny. Believe it or not, it's so sunny it'll blind you when you walk outside. It's minus 19 Fahrenheit, and the wind chill factor is minus 27. So it warmed up about 30 degrees.
Oh, it's going to go down again this evening. I've got one here that's from Illinois. Sweetie, you're supposed to have minus 20 to minus 40 feel like tonight.
Boy, Illinois, you're going to get cold too.
So please be careful out there. I'm talking to 10,000 Lakes. She lives in the Princetonn, Minnesota area. She is home from work because her car froze, even though she went out in the middle of the night several times to start it. It didn't do any good.
I got a tough car too, and it just did not want to turn over.
Everybody in her hometown where she goes to work has no natural gas. And can you explain it to them again for the ones that just came in?
Sure. We're in a state of emergency because there's a natural gas interruption. Anything that uses natural gas has no heat right now. The temps are they're going to be 65 below tonight. They've set up a command center, that's interesting, in Princetonn at all the hotels for the people affected by this. So there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 hotels that the sheriff's office, I guess, commandeered for the people that are affected. I guess right now there's 150 people affected that have no heat, no hot water. Here's a story of someone just came from a woman. She had 2 small kids, 2 dogs, no heat and no hot water.
Now her house is going to be froze up solid. Wow.
Well, the thing about the hotels is I'm not sure if they're going to let the animals come in with the people. Unless they make a special exception, I would hope so, because it'd be like in the hurricane. I wouldn't be going if my dogs weren't going with.
It's the same here, period. I hunker down where I am. So now the schools are closed, the post office is closed, the businesses are closed now due to no heat.
Anything that uses natural gas is completely shut down.
And they are not delivering any mail until when?
Friday.
And your temperatures are supposed to go up at that point?
Yeah, and what's weird, Rose, is it's going to be almost 40 this weekend. I mean, so we're talking 100 degrees difference just in 3 days.
Yeah, the weather is strange. And the polar vortex, last time it broke that way and came this way was 20 years ago, I think they said on the news this morning. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're supposed to bust some records tonight.
Wow. Well,
anybody in this cold, just remember what it can do and that it's very dangerous. And best thing to do is just stay in. I know a lot of people that have lived in the area their whole lives. They're acclimated to the climate. We know what goes on. We know how to take care of ourselves. But never forget that.
Yes, it is horrible. Yeah, I agree with you. Tell them about how the people are pulling together and helping each other. You were telling me about that this morning.
Yeah, that's a really neat thing. And in fact, I mentioned it in like my just 2 videos ago that people really pull together when it's like this. You'll find a sense of community. You'll find a sense of just it puts people in a good mood. Strange as it might sound, to help somebody that's broke down or somebody that doesn't have any heat or, anybody, whatever the problem that the person has that needs assistance from the neighbors or the family and friends. It's like people, even strangers, they come together and they help one another. And it's kind of an interesting side effect of what you would think would be a really horrible situation to go through. It's actually puts a little fun in it.
And they're checking on their neighbors, especially the seniors up there, and getting meals to them?
Yep, they sure do. In fact, I'm waiting for somebody to come by on a snowmobile with a bottle of whiskey so I can take a tug off that.
A little thermal insulation, right?
Right, no, I'm kidding. But, that's the kind of stuff that goes on.
Well, I'll tell you what, it has been very interesting. Do you mind if I put your link in the bottom of this video so people can...
you go right ahead, Rose.
That would be awesome, so they can check out your webpage, because I know you're doing updates on your webpage as well. I really appreciate it.
Trying to start my car. Holy cow.
Well, you went out how often last night to start your car?
I gave it up about midnight. I thought, well, maybe my husband will get up in the middle of the night and start it. Maybe not. And if it don't, I get to stay home.
Are you going to pull your battery out and take it in the house and keep it charged?
Yep.
Okay.
Already doing it.
And how low does your thermostat go on your antifreeze?
Wow, all these tough questions. I don't know. That should be pretty good. That's been checked just today, so.
Okay. All right, 10,000 Lakes. I want to let you know you're totally awesome. I thank you for doing the live feed and letting people know what's going on up there. I know this is on Fox News as well, but I wanted to talk to the source, and there's nothing like talking to the person in the situation.
And
So
thanks a lot, Rose. Hey, I love your updates.
I appreciate that.
I watch you every day.
I appreciate that. God bless you, sweetie. You guys be safe
Yep.
up there, okay?
You too, Rose, and you bundle up because there's a little bit of cold weather coming your way too.
Yeah, we've got a little rain, a little snow, and a little freezing rain coming. All right, guys, thank you for joining us in our live feed. Thank you, 10,000 Lakes. You guys have yourself a great evening. I'll be doing an earthquake update in about 20 minutes. God bless. Be safe. Thank you so much.